Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you like what you hear and see, hit the like button, the share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification button. And the music in the background, I do not have any ownership to that, but I will have the link to the description in the description box. So if you like it, you can check it out. It's on YouTube. Today I'll be talking to you all about scleroderma. Scleroderma is part of where you have tightness in your skin. You can get tightness and stiffness in your neck, in your joints also. And you can also set up blood vessels can swell in your legs. You can end up with ulcers. It is triggered. Mine is triggered by cold weather, and I do have swelling, dry mouth at times, dry skin. I get fatigue a lot also from that. I have migraines from it, joint stiffness, short of breath. My fingertips and stuff, like today, they're turning purple. And see, I'm having a flare up now. And, it's numbness and tingling also in the fingertips. I use a lot of different moisturizers and facial to help with the scleroderma in my face. And I'll have the description of all the different things that I'll be showing you here in a moment that I use on my face and my body, to help with the scleroderma. And with the scleroderma, with all immune deficiency diseases, they don't go away. They are here to stay. It's just I learned how to deal with it and find other things to help me, to cope with this disease. And it's really difficult trying to explain to people, that you have autoimmune diseases and they don't understand what you're talking about. So I, been living with this for 17 years now. And I have a routine that I go through every morning. I wake up between 4:30, 5:30 every morning. I read my scriptures. I meditate. I work out. And I make a plan of what I'm going to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then I do some housework. About 9 o'clock, I'm done doing everything I need to do with the house. And after that, I get me a nice hot bath. And after I do that, I do my facial and everything and get myself ready for the rest of the day. Because then the rest of the part of the day, I probably watch TV or work on my cookbook, work on my book that I'm doing also, my life story, and listen to some talks, from my church, that we have, discussed, they have been talking about doing the conference and stuff like that. And self-love is the main thing when you're going through autoimmune diseases. With any illness, self-love is the main thing, I think, that you need to have. You have to love yourself enough to be able to fight what you're going through. And I had to learn that. It took me a while. It didn't come easy. And you have to have a good support team also. My 2 adult children are my support team. My daughter-in-law, my home church members are my support team, and my family. And like I said, you know, you have to have support to get through this. And the main thing that I think that I learned to take away from this is I have to love myself. Because if you don't love yourself, there's no one going to love you the way that you need to be loved. And you have to show people that you love yourself for them to embrace you. No matter what you're going through. You know, you can look at me and say, wow, she don't look like she going through that. But I go through a lot. I deal with a lot every day. You know, my outside haven't started showing up because I did research and start finding out using different products to help to maintain the outside. There's nothing I can do about the inside because the inside is already gone. I mean, when I was diagnosed, my inside was already destroyed. And it's slowly being destroyed. And there's nothing I can do about it. And I'm grateful that I'm still here. I have seen so many people leave this world. And in the past 3 years, I lost 3 siblings. And I'm still here. And I wish that they were still here with me. But, you know, that's just life. It was their time. I have to accept that. But I'm still fighting. You know, you just can't give in to your illness, because if you give in to it, it will take you away from here. It will take you away from your loved ones. And I'm not ready to leave my loved ones yet. You know, I have too much I want to do. I want to get my book finished. I want to get my cookbook done. And those things I'm working on. And it's a work in progress. But some days my illness takes a toll. It reminds me I'm here. So I have to step back and take care of myself. Because if I don't, my illness would take care of me. And I'm not going to let that do that to me. When I was first diagnosed, I was depressed. And it was hard. You know, my son was in high school. My daughter had just started middle school. It was hard. Being a single parent, going through this. We had our rough days and we had our good days. We have been through a lot, me and my children, a lot. And I thank God that I am here now to be able to share with you all and let you all know you can't not give up. Please, if anyone going through any autoimmune disease, it don't have to be the ones that I'm going through. It's any disease. Do not give up. Fight. Because if you fight it, you can live a little bit longer. That's the way I look at it. And I fight every day. I pray. I talk to my Heavenly Father all during the day. You know, and before I even start doing any of my videos, I prayed on it. And I got my answer. And it said that you can teach other people about what you're going through and what they're going through. Like I said, it don't have to be the same immune diseases that I'm going through that I'm trying to get people to understand. It's any disease that you're going through, any illness. Don't give up. Fight to the end. Just fight, because life is too short. With this pandemic, I have lost 2 cousins to this pandemic. And it's hard. You know, it is really, really hard knowing that you're not going to see your relatives until you see them on the other side. But right now, in this present time, this is where I want to be. I want to enjoy my family. I want to enjoy my grandson. I want to see him grow up to be a man just like his father. That's what I'm fighting for. I'm fighting to live, to be with my family and friends. And I encourage anyone that's going through anything, don't give up. Please don't give up. So now I'm going to show you all different things that I use to help me when I'm going through my scleroderma phase. The first thing is my heat pad. This is a miracle. It helps me to relax my muscles, and it helps to remove the stiffness in my neck, in my legs, especially when I'm having muscle spasm. I also have a massager that I use on my back and neck. I have a hand wax that my daughter-in-law bought me several years back, and I love it and I use it. And I also purchased me a bigger one so I can dip my feet in, and I love it too. They also come with little bags, so after you dip your hand and feet, you can wrap this around your hand and feet. I normally let mine sit for 15 to 20 minutes until the wax don't got cold, and then I can just peel it off. And the wax comes in little blocks like this. You can buy these also. Like I said, I'm going to have everything in the description box where you can purchase this stuff at. And like I said, this is what it comes in, the wax. Now, with my routine for my facial and stuff, I have different face masks that I use, face scrubs that I use. Also, I use this one every morning also. This is my go-to one here. And I also have a face wash that I also use on my face. And after I use the face wash, I use my face and body spray that I put on my face after I do that. Then if I have any puffiness under my eyes, I use this under my eyes and stuff. And then once all that is dry and everything, I'll use a moisturizer. This moisturizer here, I use it when I'm going out and about because it have sunscreen block for it in it. Because with scleroderma, your skin is very sensitive. Mine is sensitive to light and heat. This is my go-to also. I use this a lot. I'm about almost out of it, but I use this a lot. I love this one. And I use this one also, but I use this one at night when I do my routine at night. It's for morning and evening, so I use this one at night. And I also use this at night too, when I alternate them. And I am a big fan of shea butter. I use my shea butter. I use it on my face, my body, and I use it on my hair. I've been using shea butter on my hair for 10 years. And it's helped me not to lose my hair because I get the chemo. And like I said, with scleroderma, you can lose your hair also. And I keep a lot of different moisturizers in my lotions in my purse when I'm out and about also. These some of my favorites. But I do have some that I have at home in the house that I use also. So like I said, I will have a description. I have all this down in the description box for you all. And like I said, you know, those are my routine. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have clay masks that I also use too. And this is my cucumber one. I'm almost out of this one. With the masks, you have at least 4 uses with it. I think I got, yeah, 2 more uses in this one. Then I have the face mask that you actually just paste on your face that I have. And I purchased these off of Wish, you know, and Groupon. So like I said, you know, it's a lot of different things that I have learned to do to take care of myself, you know, because there's a lot of treatments. Like I said, there's a lot of them out there, but I can't take them because of the chemo. It interfered with my chemo, and that's something I do not want, is something interfering with my chemo right now, because I'm doing very well with the chemo. But like I said, if you like what you see, hit the like button, the share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification button so when I upload new videos, you know they're there. Namaste.